today we're going to be talking about what to watch on Hulu. So Hulu is fairly cheap compared to the rest of the streaming services. I think it's $5.99 a month. Maybe that's just for students. Maybe that was just a discount. But I think Hulu's pretty decent. I think when there's nothing on Netflix, you can find something on Hulu. I tried to go on Hulu first because I think Hulu has better psychological thrillers, but I digress. So I have found a list of some movies and TV shows that are bomb on Hulu, and I just wanted to share them with you. So before we get into the video, make sure you subscribe to my channel, like this video, make sure you like it for real, and comment what your favorite thing to watch on Hulu is. Also, be sure to check me out on all my socials. Links will be in the description box, and let's get into it. So obviously the first movie on Hulu that you have to watch, which I hope it's still on there, is Hostel 2. So the first one, we follow a group of boys and they're kind of obnoxious and they get kidnapped by like Czechoslovakian-esque like secret elite thing where like super rich people pay to kill people and torture them and do whatever. And Americans sell the highest. I'm like, wow, this is crazy. And so basically Hostel 2 is the same thing, but we were following a group of girls in art school. So I think that's really fun. It's very interesting, and I love the ending. Like, hello, it's a fun twist ending. But also, it is a thriller movie. It is also super bloody and gory and very explicit with the gore. Please be mindful when watching this. A TV show that I did not think that I would enjoy, Claws, starring Niecy Nash. I did not think I would enjoy it, but I find it very comically cute. Like, it's definitely very ratchet. It's giving very ratchet, you know. It's based in Florida, so you know. But I really like the show. I think the cast is great. I love it's way more representation than a lot of shows out here. Love Niecy Nash, she's a gem. It's kind of almost like the How to Get Away with Murder-esque thing, but instead of Annalise, we have, I don't even know her name. Desna, is that it? Am I tripping? I hope it's Desna. I think it's Desna. And so we follow Desna and her family life, and we learn a lot about her and her nail salon, and it's actually really cool. It's a little ghetto, and it's like one of those like dramas where it's like Star or Empire where people are always dying and stuff, but I enjoy it. I think, you know, everyone needs a little ratchet fix, and that's my ratchet fix. Ooh, a psychological thriller that was super good is called All That We Destroy. And so in this film, they are exploring, they're kind of unraveling a girl disappearing, kind of. I'm trying not to give away the movie because you have to watch it to the end to understand what I'm saying. And so it's a sci-fi thriller, psychological thriller. They kind of they discuss, like, the movie explores the topics of human nature. Who's human? What's considered human? How far will a mother go? And I think that's really interesting. I really like the take on this. And I really enjoyed the actors. Actually, I was not expecting that, but I did enjoy them pretty much. Yeah. And I have a few questions that I want answered, but I'm okay. I'm okay with watching a YouTube theory video. I don't think they need a sequel. But if they do make the sequel, they could potentially knock it out of the park. But I think the amazement is gone because it's an old sci-fi topic that has been explored in Hollywood before, but I like this take a lot better. Ooh, another psychological thriller. This one is called Angel of Mine. And so in this psychological thriller, we follow Noomi Rapace's character, who eats her roll up. I just want y'all to know. So watching the whole movie, you never know who's lying or who's crazy until the very end. And so I really like this movie because I like to unravel a mystery. If you're gonna give me a psychological thriller, don't give me the answer in the middle of the movie. I need the answer at the end, or like in my head. Like, you just have to lead me to the answer. You know, I like to unravel things. And so I really enjoyed this film. Also, the guy who acts beside her, I'm not gonna disrespect him. I don't know his name. Let me see. Holds his own. He's an amazing actor. Luke Evans. He's amazing. He's amazing. I've seen him in plenty of stuff and I'm just amazed. Another movie is like it's like a shark movie, but it's crocodiles. It's called Crawl. And so Crawl was a decent movie. It was very jumpy and I kind of wanted more jumps, but the scenery, the setting was very compact. Like they didn't have like the whole ocean like in shark movies. I really did appreciate the take on crocodiles or alligators. I think that people think sharks are vicious, but what are you gonna do when you see a crocodigator? You gonna run? What are you gonna do? So I think I like this movie. I think the character arcs could have been fleshed out a little bit more. I think they could have been finished. I think we were getting somewhere, you know, with the characters, but then I think they kind of had to end the movie quickly. So, but yeah, I really enjoyed that film. Okay, y'all, it's all the same movie. Another psychological thriller. I would say it's a psychological thriller, but a little bit more on the thriller side. It has no jump scares or anything like that. It's just real people. It's not like crazy or anything, but it's called Run. Sarah Paulson eats her roll up. I also like this fun twist ending, so check out that. It's a short, thrilling movie, and we follow a girl who's paralyzed, but she's like a genius who like works in technology, science, all that stuff. And so she is waiting to hear back from colleges. She's never left the house. She probably never left her town. And she's never left her mother's side. So we kind of explore her and her dependency on her mother, as well as her coming into her own. And it's really fascinating. Another like comedy horror movie I would say that I really enjoyed was Ready or Not. So Ready or Not follows a bride who's newly married, but she has to play a deadly game since she has married into the Le Domas family. And I believe it because I definitely believe that rich people sold their souls and their family souls, and they kill like all those people who are missing. There's millions of people who go missing every year. Where do they go? Sex trafficking, organ trafficking, and this crap like this, man. Like, I love this movie so much because it's intense. It's intense, but it's also hilarious because what? And you have to finish it, and you have to watch the how to defeat Ready or Not, or like whatever video on YouTube. It's amazing. It's great. Another slowish burn movie that I actually enjoyed was called A Simple Favor. It's kind of old, so I put it at the last end of the list. But I liked Blake's character more than I liked Anna Kendrick's character. She just seemed kind of whiny. But basically, we're following two mothers of two young kids who go to the same school and just meet one day, and we follow them through a mysterious friendship. So yeah, I don't want to give it away, but it's a slow burnish. It's the slowest movie I've ever watched and enjoyed. So there's that. Okay, last movie, Annihilation. Now, I'm not into horror movies at all. I know this list may sound like horror, but it's not. I like this movie because to me it's a psychological thriller. I like this movie because it makes me think. It makes me like kind of question like, what are we doing as humans, you know? And I love that. So also the music in the film sets the tone perfectly. I love the music. They put it on TikTok. I'm like, what y'all know about this song, girl? And so this movie was trending a while ago when it first came out because of a creepy bear. Ironically, I was not scared of the bear. I was just like, this isn't normal to you guys. And I'm like, maybe I should talk about that in therapy. But yeah, so we follow Natalie Portman's character as she and a group of scientists travel into an alien crash site after the other teams all went missing. I hate that Gina, racist butt, is in this film. I'm glad she gets murdered. But she also like saved someone, so that was cool. But other than that, they should have put somebody else in this film. I also wish that all the other characters were fleshed out, because we had like a freaking, I hate when they do flashbacks because I don't think that they're very good at telling the story. I feel like that's a little bit too much telling and not enough showing. Like, how does that shape the character? And it never does that really. So I didn't like that Natalie Portman's character had all these flashbacks, and I was just like, girl, I don't care. I literally don't care. Because one, I don't like sex scenes, and two, I don't care for romance. So I was very upset, and I wish the other characters, because I feel like it would have made it more poetic on how they died and when they died, to all the other characters, like knowing their background and knowing like maybe it's because they created the same cycle that they created in the real world, in the alien world, and now it's killed them. So they would have died either way. It's a long story. It's a long story, y'all. I have theories. I've watched all the theory videos. Whatever. Annihilation is also a good movie. Watch it. If you're a smoker, watch it high. So yeah, those are like some of my favorite films of all time on Hulu. If you do have Hulu, also check out Golden Girls if you like sitcoms. Funniest, most sarcastic group of women you'll ever see on TV. I hope you enjoyed this list. I hope it was helpful, and I hope you find something to watch on Hulu, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.